Well, you're the star here. I'm so excited. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Welcome to FOOD-Xcel Day. And it's just exciting and to be among you. I mean, what a, how do I describe? What a fabulously fashionable group. You know what I'm talking about, right? You have heard this, right? Food is the new black. Okay. And it's not a fad, right? Look, we're almost cool enough to be in Brooklyn, right? I mean, that's the that's the center of the known food universe, I guess. So you know, in all seriousness, I mean, we started. I mean, this trend is not a fad because when we think about how big the opportunity here is, we all know the numbers. Right? I guess people in this room know the number that globally, $5 trillion a year. That's food and beverages, proper, narrowly defined, right? And in the U.S., 1.4 trillion of that is in the U.S. But when we look at that market, that $1.4 trillion market, right? 2/3 of the food, minimum, 2/3 of the food are very high in calorie and negligible nutrients. And they don't taste very good. I mean, they have chemicals that affect health negatively and even environment negatively. So when we look at such a sizable market, and this is the same thing spreading to the rest of the world, right? So we're talking about a couple $2 trillion a year opportunity that this food market that need to be disrupted. So that is the big opportunity, but it's not only that. When we think about the major challenges in the next few decades, almost all of them, maybe with the exception of space travel, you think about education, you think about energy, transportation, of course, health and the environment. Right? Food is not just related to it. Food is central to all those challenges. So changing food is the next big pivot, not just a major business opportunity, but an opportunity for people and planet. So profit, people, and planet. That is the balanced impact approach we're looking at the future of food. So a year ago, we decided to put our belief into action. So so yes, we have Brooklyn, we have Hudson Valley to the north, and right here in Manhattan, we still got it, right? This is still the culinary capital of the world. But more importantly, is you people in this room, right? The organizations, the companies, the network we belong to. We're building a food movement that we're becoming a leading force in this broad food movement that's really gaining momentum. There's a real behavioral, cultural shift that gives us a tailwind for this to move forward. Right? So we have this belief that the future of food, let's see this works. I guess not. Future of food is now. And we put that belief into action. A year ago, Sean O'Sullivan from Essos Ventures, my partner in Essos Ventures, the managing director, and Chris Stewart, now our, where are you, Chris? Now our program director, who's a American public company executive turned slow food movement member and a hog farmer in a 1,000-year-old northern Italy farm. So three of us decided that we'll give a try. We'll have this ideation of having patient, long-term investment, but impact-focused investment. So that was exactly a year ago. So we were pretty lucky. But when we look at, well, such a big opportunity, market opportunity that can make broader impact, should be disrupted, but can it be? So we didn't find the answers from our research. We simply listened to the energy and to innovation of innovators. And we're lucky, out of a couple of hundred really amazing global applicants, we find 10 partners. That was the inaugural cohort of FOOD-X1. That's last fall. So in the short 3 or 4 months, together, FOOD-X startup with 10 other startups. We built a pretty amazing network, deep mentor network. Now keep growing and is second to none. And we start to grow in industry partnership. But that's similar to other globally successful leading accelerators, which FOOD-X and our network, associated networks. There are 5 accelerators, 2 in Asia, 2 in US, and 1 in Europe, all part of Assos Venture network of accelerators. So somewhat uniquely, we have this evergreen fund that is very successful global fund, over $200 million, that we have the patient capital to invest multiple stages with our companies. And by now, we also developed a mission-aligned group of co-investors. So 6 months ago, we launched right here in Manhattan with our 10 inaugural cohort companies. And now I'm happy to report today, and that's the main reason we're all here, that we're launching another batch of amazing superstar innovation companies. And we're turning that launch day 6 months ago, our MVP, into a semi-annual event. And every 6 months, we're going to do this. But the 7 companies you're going to listen to, just like the inaugural members of the FOOD-X family, know that they're not developing this into vacuum. They're not heads down and developing hyper-growth, highly profitable companies, capturing this trend of a better alternative to the industrial food system. We are a part of a larger conversation, and we're part of a larger movement. So starting from launch day, we have luminaries like Dan Barber, Michael Moss, and Danny Nuremberg to contribute and to shape that public dialogue. And now we're turning that into a series of speakers. That's a FOOD-X speaker series. And today, we're very fortunate to have a major force in sustainable movement and a legendary chef. But I'll give to be our keynote speaker as part of the series we're going to launch from now on.